This week on the Venator update, we have no tripod because I just broke it at Mike and Ike's house. Hey guys, welcome to week 69 of building my custom Venator. This week on the Venator update, we're going to be working on building more of the Venator. Specifically, we're going to be working on adding some more details to the bridge section and also to a certain panel on the Venator due to a massive parts order we just gotten from LEGO that we've been waiting on for so long. Let's get into it right now. To start off this week on the Venator update, we're going to be basically taking this whole thing, not apart, but we're going to basically be changing out all these bricks right here, these red bricks, these dark bluish gray bricks, for light bluish gray bricks, which we recently found at the LEGO store. And no, I did not pack it up like this. This is just how I organized it after I found them. And the reason behind why I did this is because look at this side, which I just completely did in light bluish gray tile, versus this side, which has white tiles and tons of different colors in there. It just doesn't look clean. And I also got to change that one out too, but it just looks a lot cleaner. At long last, this is finally tiled off, and I'm not in love with it. I do think it can use some more detail on the sides of this, like maybe some more gray spots extruding, and I still do have to build this bottom section underneath again that has that circle there. So I do think I need to add some more detail to that, so that's what I'm going to be working on right now, because I feel like this is just a little bit too clean, you know what I mean? Like there's a point to this when it becomes too clean, and then it just looks like meh. So I think I definitely need to work on that one. Alright, we have a great little progress update for you guys. We repaired the back a bit more and it looks way better now. But this is the thing I'm most impressed about, is this thing right here. So basically we have an assembly that goes into it like this, as you guys can kind of see. It's basically one circular dome, and then we got it tiled off right here in the front, which looks really nice. I might do some inverted tiles there eventually, but I don't have any of those right now. But wow, I'm really happy with how this came out. I do want to add some more detail along the bottom of this, which I said I was going to do, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But that's the next thing I'm going to work on. And then I think I'm going to light up this section right here, which I'm super excited for, because like having lights here and here is just going to look incredible. And then we'll do it on the other side. Alright, we added some detail along the bottom here. It's not the best amount of detail, especially since it breaks this flush connection up that we had going here with this piece and this piece. However, I think it does help the build a lot, and I really do like it. So I'm going to leave it as is. So as some of you guys may know, the whole goal of this Venator is to light it up, and we've been doing that with lights from like Titanium Bricks Max. Now for this next segment, we have this big light strip that we ran through the strip of this tower, including these two sections right here. There's a little gorge. I don't know if you guys can really see it too well anymore, but there is a little gorge that basically connects to right here, which is where we're going to store the berry box. Alright, we've got the light running through the entire ship right now. You can't really see it. There it is. There it is. It runs through the entire thing, and then I have it spinning out just like this, right around here. You can see how this is going to work out, and it's working out amazing. The only problem is I don't have a lot of these, and I'm concerned that I'm going to run out. I do have an order for them, but it's from LEGO, so it's taking like a month to arrive. It's already been like a month, so it should be arriving soon. However, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get that whole blue fixture around it today. Alright, we have done it once again. We have installed lights inside the Venator bridge, and we even got this little accurate detail right here where there's actually a secondary light right there. Then there's a gray spot, and then there's more lights. So I'm super happy with how this came out. Thank you, Titanium Bricks Max, for these again. By the way, you can use code ROLLBRICKS to save 10%. They are truly some of the best lights I think there are out there. I mean, honestly, like, look at how cool this looks. Like, I'm just so happy with this, and I really do appreciate them sponsoring this, because I don't think I could afford to light up this whole MOC without them, honestly. So a huge shout out to Titanium Bricks Max once again for these amazing lights. But let's keep working on the other bridge, because right now the other bridge looks like this, and we got a lot of renovations to do to that. And just so you guys know how much there is to be done, I had to basically take this entire thing off, put these on top, because you know there's this bottom thing that goes in the bottom, so I can't have these supports there. I'm basically rebuilding the entire thing from scratch, so it's gonna take a bit of time. Hopefully this doesn't take up too much of our update time this week, but I'm going to be working on this right now. So we have spent a lot of time working on this bridge right here, and I think it's looking pretty good. We're starting to work on those detail pieces on the side. However, we don't have too many of these pieces, so we're going to have to wait on those. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out so far. I mean, we still have a lot of work to do on it, obviously, but I just want to show a little progress update on this, since this is taking a lot of the update time this week, just rebuilding these bridges to the exact way they were before. I mean, kind of the same way, but with modifications. Like, I had to find a new piece for this 1x4 spot, because this piece wouldn't work for it because of the underneath thing we have below it. So it's just these type of things that take a long time to do, but we'll give you a progress update when we have finished this bridge. Alright, we have just about completed this second bridge. Again, I do have some most of the pieces, like this piece and this piece and this piece, but they just fell down there, and I don't have time to find this right now because I want to work on something else super bad. And that thing I want to work on is down here. As you guys can see, there's been this massive hole, which I've made these Republic logos for a while back, but I never had these pieces in light bluish gray. Well, that day has finally come. I now have light bluish gray parts due to the fact that a Lego order that I ordered so long ago. Why is this? Look like it's falling apart. Oh my goodness. A Lego order I ordered a long time ago finally has come in, and now we can build this section of the Venator. So let's get into it right now. As I was about to return these pieces to the Hogwarts Castle, I remembered that I never repaired the Hogwarts Castle from the Death Star's destruction, so I'm going to have to be working on that this week as well. But yeah, wow, that's a big mess that I just realized I never really got around to, fixing up because of the Death Star. Like, look at how much damage the Death Star did to the Hogwarts Castle. It's kind of insane. So, yeah, we're going to work on that right now, get that fixed up, and then we'll be back to the Venator update. So we got some bad news and we got some good news. Good news is we found this piece, so then we have to put that back on the bridge, like so. There we go. All right, looks sick, very cool. However, the bad news is, I forgot how I did this. You see, I worked this out a while ago to make it work 100%, but as time has gone on, we've had some wear and tear on the sides right here, and this isn't fitting 100% the way I wanted it to fit. Also, I've lost the piece that had an inverted brick, and I forgot how to build that. So I'm going to go back and look at the old updates and see what I did exactly to make this brick inverted, because I thought of a really crazy technique for it, and I can't remember how to do it. So right now, I'm going to go look at that, and then I'll give you guys a low progress update. Okay, we have now made some progress on this thing a little bit. We have figured out how to reinsert this piece down below, so we have it above and below now, which is great. It took a long time to do that though. It took like an hour. I'm quite surprised because it's really a simple thing, but my brain just couldn't remember how to do it, and the video I took to figure out how to do it in the first place didn't show enough images of how to do it so that I could remember it easily. So it took a long time to remember how I did this exactly. So we got it done though. However, we have used that update time doing that I was going to work on modifying these sides to make them work and restoring them, because it kind of worked before but didn't work the best. So unfortunately now I have to push that to next week because I'm really running out of time for this update, and I really feel bad about it because I feel like we were at this point almost at the beginning of break, minus a few details over here which I've been working on that took a long time as well, and redesigning the whole bridge on the inside, and also redesigning the bridges as well. But I really feel like we're at the same place we left off a while back, but just a way more refined detail rate, which I really find unfortunate because I really wanted to work on this project a lot this break, but I've been working on a lot of side projects such as building sets in my backlog and building new shelves to store those sets in my backlog, because I've realized I have way too many sets on my shelves. So I've been also working on new ways to store these sets in a different capacity in other rooms and redesign the shelves, unfortunately. So we just haven't gotten as much done with this winter break as I would have wanted to. But next week I have a new schedule planned out, and I'm going to make sure that we get a ton of stuff done in the Venator. I really feel bad about this update, and now I am more motivated than ever to really finish this project because we are so close. We really are, because we have the bridges just about complete. We have only the engines to build and modifying these panels with more detail and this with more detail, and then we gotta build the gun turrets, and it's done. It's simple as that, but it's just a matter of finding the time to do all this. It really shouldn't take too long. It's just finding that time, especially with all the shit I've been taking on at work to pay for my college tuition, which is coming up these next few days. So without further ado, I'm gonna wrap up this update and head into the outro. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this week on the Venator update. I'm super happy that we got to light up the bridge this week. That's one thing I'm super happy about. It did take a while, but I'm so happy with how good it looks. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy about that. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this week on the Venator update, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.